Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Polymute. Looks like perhaps I've gotten 4 of the 7 emerald thingies. Since the previous episode, I have done a bit of looking back, actually a lot of looking back at the first episode, where we went to the library and read a bunch of books that I didn't have the information I really needed. Looking back now, I was able to kind of recontextualize a lot of that information. And so I think I have some new ideas of things to do. So let's see. One thing is over here, there were these noses in the way, and there were actually a bunch of clues as to what the yellow nose's favorite animal is. Something cool could be in the freezer. One of the dogs said that he smelled like fish. I think it's gotta be fish. And so if I transform into a fish by pressing the right buttons, upon seeing the fish, the yellow nose steps aside. So that finally allows me to get up here. And ooh, is that another wizard? Let's get my eyeballs. A magician. They're looking at the trench. There's also a snake and a mouse and an ornamental tree. Alright, let's do some talking. I used to work for Ruckus in his lair, but the dragon down south is so stingy. He barely ever paid me, the nerve! So I've ditched it to live here. The zoo is great, free food. Okay. Some guys threw me in here a little while ago. Something about lunch, but I'd eaten already. Since then, the snake's been mentoring me. Someday I'll be a certified snake too. A mouse in the snake cage. Terrific. What does the magician have to say? You want to get across this trench here? Well, I guess I can take you over there. You cast a flying charm or something. I only know how to charm brooms with flight. Figure something out, I'll carry you over. I could also just go over on my own as a fairy or whatever. Do you have anything new to say? So you managed to figure it out. Well done. You may move on to the throne room. Fires may have blocked the path. You do well to find a way to become fireproof. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can get over here. Okay, here's the fires. There's the bomb that presumably I can blow up and at least give myself two-way travel back over here more easily. So let's go ahead and transform and blow up that debris. And then there is a tiny chance that demons might be fireproof, although I think they're actually not. Oops. But I'll transform into a demon just in case it can somehow go through the fires. Doesn't seem like it can. Alright. It's a little stuffy in here for you. Feels warm. Could just be me. Dry heat isn't so bad. It's the humidity that sucks. Alright, so this gets me back to the room that had the Statue King, which is right there. But there's still more fire in the way that I need to find a way to get past, and it seems like I might need to be fireproof. And then meanwhile over here there is a trench and there's also some stairs. I'll choose to just be the pixie in order to get across this particular trench and visit. What are you? You look at that. It's a bird. I've learned a new form. Fantastic. Twee, twee, I'm a bird. Welcome. Not many people come to visit me, I'm afraid. You're the first ever. Most people can't fly over pits. I'm self-sufficient. With that worm buffet in the pit, I'm fine. Alright, and what do we have here? Something that's not very talkative. It's an egg. Okay, so there's a bird and an egg, and there's another egg, I guess. Maybe it'll hatch soon. Maybe. The pipe is where the gilded pipe is where the bird sits. Alright. What's down the stairs? Ah, all the worms that the bird was going on about. Why, there's a trench. It's zoo enclosure. Made it myself to join the zoo. That bird up there is hungry, so I'm digging an escape tunnel just in case. Sounds smart. Let's check out your escape tunnel. I've been on the other side of this. Are there gears here? Yes. I can open up a shortcut. Okay, so this is fantastic because it now means we can use our super duper transport gateway thing. There we go. So if I turn into an eyeball, oops, then I can go through the mirrors and teleport all around. But where are we exactly? And who are you? A pale turtle guarding some herbs. I am the garden keeper. This is my secret garden. When I was younger, I read a book entitled The Secret Garden. Long if I cared for it, these lace root are mine. But if you need them, I may make an exception. However, I must first test you. Answer my questions and I'll let you pass. What color is the effigy of Gargax in the old shrine? I do not know, because I have not been there yet. And what monster is the most common in Monster Town? I might know that. There are a lot of frogs and turtles, I think. Show me these things, and the lace root is yours. I see, so I have to transform into the right color being, and then that's how I'm going to get the lace root. Okay, so that was color of the effigy. Let me actually write this down. And the monster most common in Monster Town. Okay, so I've written those down, and that will give me access to lace root, I think he said. And can I witness that? A hardy snow-colored root. All right. And then it looks like there's some other plant over here, but it's not something that I can really get at right now. Okay, that's great. We're still not sure how to get past the final fires to get up to the king. There is somewhere else that I want to go, and actually transforming and going through this portal will be the fast way to get there, so let's do that. So I want to go back to Monster Town, which I think is here? Yes, this is the chasm below it. And so over here, by the way, I can try to keep an eye out for what monsters are most common here. It's a muncher. There's a lot of munchers here, actually. So maybe muncher is the most common monster in Monster Town? Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of munchers. Alright, so I've made a note of the commonality of the munchers. But back in the books from the first episode that I was recontextualizing, something talked about the fact that a Minac, I think is its name, favorite thing to eat is mushrooms. And it seems to me I've witnessed a Minac, but do I know what one actually looks like in here? Is another question entirely. That's a nose. Dog and cat. That might be the bird that I just found. The elephant, the squid, the snake, the frog. There we go. You turn into a Minac and eat the mushrooms as a Miark. Sorry, it's called a Miark. Tasty. Okay, so apparently it was this one. And now I'm able to travel to the south. Catacomb entry. This is somewhere we have never been before. And it's relatively quiet down here. We've got some skulls. Let's chat. A trial run for later in life. Say the skulls about the catacombs. Some skulls aren't alive. I know, it's hard to think of skulls like that. We're all brought back to life. Alright. Not sure exactly what to make of that. What is this? These things are so weird. It's like they're magic. Sometimes I even feel more lively near them. That's silly, right? Crystal healing? So is that just another skull who's looking at the crystals? Yeah, it's gazing at the crystals. Okay. Alright, let's go deeper into the catacombs. Catacomb level 1. Oh my goodness. Skull rolling around. Careful, grave robbers are all around. Technically, they're archaeologists, I suppose. But they're taking stuff. Be so undignified to be stolen. Yeah, I guess if you're a living skull. Living in... Oh, that was a pit, by the way. And now I'm in the drop down. What am I witnessing here? Rock debris. Alright. And I don't have an easy way to deal with that. Okay, this just brings me back up here. Oh, and I just did it again. Oops, I did it again. Okay, so if I stay up here... nope, apparently I need to be the ferry to fly across. Alright, let's go ahead and transform into our recent favorite form, the fairy. Pixie. It's not a fairy, it's a pixie. I keep wanting to call it a fairy because it said it could fly through the keyholes, and in The Legend of Zelda 2, this game I played as a kid, you turned into a fairy to fly through keyholes. And yeah, so now I've got that on the brain. So presumably this is the other side of the drop-down. It is indeed. And so what do you have to say to me, Mr. Skull? Boo-hoo, those rude noses. They've been destroying our things. They're deeper in the crypts. They'll take anything they find. There's an undead who makes potions. Where do they get their ingredients? Maybe it's that special one in the secret garden that I just learned about. Alright, another stairway down. Someone else to talk to. Stashed our stuff below. All of our possessions. What's down here below? Level 2. And I found the noses. Your transformation wand has been stolen, and I got turned back into the wizard. Oh my goodness. I have another wand, but I can't transform into it because my transformation wand has been stolen. Yeah, I don't have it in my inventory anymore. You've lost your wand. Now you can't transform. Unexpected. Welcome to the dig site. Took something of yours? Nonsense. We're only collecting magic artifacts. If you want to look at the finds, go on. We keep the stash deeper in the crypt. Oh, and the tunnel's blocked. This rebel's in the way. Been storing loot over there. Just have to keep digging. This barrier won't budge. I know there's a hoard of loot behind it, but it's locked from the other side. Drat. Alright, I see a bomb over there. And I see... what do I see? A gilded button. You can press it. Alright, if only I could get over there to press it. Well, we'll see if we can. Alright, now I have to be very careful of pits, although apparently that's the only way I can go, so I probably do want to fall down. Unless you're getting small, you ain't getting out of there. Interesting. I'm gonna go there anyway. Alright. A bottle of squirming elixir. A sneaky mouse. What are they up to? A skull. It's hiding. And a bone demon who seems to like skulls. Alright, let's talk. Bring me bones. Demon over there is a nutjob. He's crazy. Keeps trying to grab me. What are they gonna do? Eat me? I'm all bones. Alright, mouse. Potion over there is really tasty. Has some side effects. I felt squirmier. But eventually that feeling went away. Okay, so it's gonna turn me into a worm and I'll be able to get in the wall. Oh, for 19 seconds. Got it. Do I need to be a worm for any longer? I see ice over there. Here's the bomb that I would want to set on fire. There's some fire. And I guess let's witness this potion. It's squirming elixir. Got it. So I have my way back. And I guess I can't cross. Oh, it's deep water. Okay. So I can turn back into a worm and go back. I can... The skull is placing rubble. Tell me more. I blocked this hallway here. Now the archaeologist can't get here. Interesting. So the skulls are trying to defend their place. Water over here is such a nuisance. Fire, too. Why can't everything just be normal? I know, right? So I'm blocked in all directions, it would seem. And this brings me to where? Is this a place that I fell in originally? Did I just go in a circle? I'm a little bit turned around. Yes. Okay. Oh, but now the squirming potion isn't here anymore. If I talk to the mouse again? Potion over there is really tasty. Yeah, but there isn't a potion there. Also, I forgot to read this. Worm potion makes you a worm. Yeah. But now I seem to be absolutely trapped. So... Oh! The potion came back. Interesting. Maybe it comes back after a certain amount of time? I don't know. I guess it would have to, otherwise you'd soft lock yourself. There's obviously like something going on here. Is there anywhere else that I could go as the worm? Like worms can't swim, right? No. And I don't think I witnessed any other cracks. So being the worm doesn't really help me here. So, and I don't have a way to blow this up. So what do I think I'm doing? I've lost my transformation wand. And there doesn't seem to be many ways to go. Is there some other place to go that I failed to witness? Feels like there must be. I'm not sure what respawned, if it was just time, what respawned the potion. And yeah, without being able to change forms, there are so few alternate things that I could do. Alright, but for the moment I seem to be completely stuck. So I guess fast forward until I figure something out. It occurs to me I do still have the ability to change color as a chameleon. Is there some other color that would cause something to behave in my favor? Maybe if I turn white and look like a worm, I'll look kind of like a bone to the demon. Bones bring me bones. No, apparently not. Oh, if I fall through here and take these stairs, it brings me back to this side. So now I'm back on this side. Right. So I'm back to where the noses are, doing their archaeology, and I can at least walk out. Okay, so perhaps I can do some more exploring out here and discover something important. This guy's like shooting at me. Hope the boss can stop those bad guys. Lich is a powerful magician. Lich is a powerful magician, you say? A spell zaps you. You've been skullified. Oh no, I've turned into a skull. That's actually really good for me, because as bones, I could probably get past that demon. So let's go back, now that I've been turned into a skull. Oh, but I have to not turn into a worm in the meantime, which means, is there a way that I can do that? The worm potion wears off after a time. Oh, I'm down where I need to be anyway. The demon vanishes in a puff of smoke. Alright, that was unexpected. But here we are. There's a spinning worm. I feel gross. I should have tried a different brew. Alright. Skulls are too large to go in there, so I might need to turn into a worm to wriggle through there. There's a weird floodgate. I wish I could swim over there to see. What if I was a fish? Then I could swim around. Fish can't get in there, can they? Alright. So, I need to be a worm. And now go wriggling over here. And something will happen. Oh, I'm by the button. Great. Okay, we got past the barrier. And there's another drinky potion over here. Can I tell which one it is? Splashing elixir. That's going to turn me into a fish. I just know it. Also, we have a puddle of sludge, a cauldron, another squirming elixir, and a skull that's helping the guru. Lich the guru's been making loads of potions. Maybe the potions are meant to help someone. Alright. My potions are great. Have a sample or two. Wormy potion or fishy potion? I'd share my smoggy potion, but I lost it somewhere. Okay, so there's a couple places that I need to be a fish. If I want to be a fish without being a worm, remind me. I could go here and fall down there. Yes, that would totally work. So let's try being a fish and seeing if we can get across the water. Okay, so I'm a fish for 20 seconds. So I'm going to fall down here and then go up and left and explore the deep water place, which has brought me... Oh, it just brought me back over here. Well, I've already been here. But there's more water over here. Oh, if I could have kept being a fish a little bit longer, that might have been great. So let me go try that. Okay, so once again, drink the fishy potion, go up here, fall down here, go through here, and this time stay up top and go across here. And that has gotten me to, the third potion, it looks like. I drank one of those fish potions earlier, but then it ran out over here and I'm stuck. Maybe I should drink this potion too. What does it look like? Is it the smoggy potion? Flaming elixir. So it's either going to get rid of the water or the fire, I presume. Well, let's try it. I'm a dragon, which means I'm immune to fire, which means there was fire to the north that I couldn't get by, and so now I can get by it. And are there any other fires I need to get by while I'm still a dragon? It does not appear so. Crystal maze. Oh, I learned something about a maze a while ago, and there's a bunch of potions again. But first, let's talk to a bunch of folks once again. So we have a number of skeletons and a skull. Sure. Floor below this is a massive maze. You'll need to be quick and clever. Maybe those potions might help you. Alright, understood. Too much potion. Irk. Lich, our boss, is not a bad guy, but he does tell us not to go too deep into the crypt. Sort through these folks for Lich. Make something to wake him up. Alright, so there's a bunch of skulls that I guess are like the dead or not animated, non-animated kind right now. Naturally grown. Skull farm up north. Skull trees are lovely this time of year. Archaeologists keep going deeper downstairs. You're not one of the bad guys. No, you theme all right, not beef material. Okay. So I'm going downstairs. I have multiple potions I could drink. And we have to get through a maze. And what was it that I saw about a maze in some prior episode? I think I have it in my notes, perhaps. I have in my notes that a magic wand could be used in the maze to stop a ritual, maybe? Alright, it's not a lot to go on. Let's learn about the structure of the maze. There are places where fire doesn't actually block, but looks like it could be blocking. There are places with water. There's places where I need to be a worm to get in a little housey thing. There's a barrier that I just took out, so that's probably like a permanent improvement to the path through the maze. But it does look like I would need to use one of my powers to get through here, and presumably the button that I just pressed gave me a shortcut to get there, perhaps. So I think I would be able to wriggle as the worm into this hole in 20 seconds. And I believe the worm potion is the magenta one. So let's go drink that. Turn into a worm. And go into the little hole. And see what happens. Shortcut. I like shortcuts. Alright. I'm on some other part of the crystal maze. If I witness this, what is this? I'm not sure. Can I step on it? Or is it a hole? It's a hole. And it drops me back down to the beginning. Got it. Okay, let's try that again. Do the exact same thing. But this time don't fall in the holes, which seem to just be penalty pits for walking in the wrong spot, so don't go there. And so, over here, I can witness a button and I can witness a fire. But I'd have to put out some of the fire, it seems like. Okay, so there's nowhere I can go from here, so I do need to take this back. So in that case, let's try becoming a dragon and being immune to the fire. and trying to find a useful path through the maze over here. Such as up here. I've never been up here. There's a hole. There's water. Doesn't seem like there's anything useful for the dragon to do right there. There's more fire here and here, which gets me up here, which is the same spot I just was going through the shortcut. Okay, understood. So I believe then I'm going to need to be a fish and find some water to go through. So if I go through this water, and this water way around over here, then perhaps I'll wind up somewhere good. Ah, to the button. There we go. And the barrier is permanently vanished, and now I could be a dragon and get through that, or I could be a worm and take the shortcut. I'm going to be a worm and take the shortcut. Either way will get me up to where that barrier just disappeared. And the shortcut sounds like it would be shorter, and in any case it feels more familiar to me at this point. But here's where there once was a barrier and is no longer, and so this is a new spot. And there's folks to talk to, and a emerald tablet that I can't pick up, I guess because I don't have the wand? Interesting. Oh, it's a scrapbook. It's full of stamps. I'm sorry, it's not an emerald tablet. A locked chest. Inanimate skulls. Archaeologist's nose. And a skull. Alright, let's talk to everybody. You made it through the maze. I'm impressed. As well you should be. Lich's sanctum is below us. He grows herbs. Torn leaf or... Oh! Norm leaf. I need that in order to unlock the... with a gem in order at where the eyeball lived to do something. I just got back with this wand I found. Nobody else is here. Weird, huh? It's your wand? Whoops, sorry, pal. Guess I saw it and took it away. Where is it? Hey, it's gone. Alright. He stole my wand and it's unclear where it went. Let's read this book. Skull's stamp collection, very valuable. All the stamps are Halloween themed. Alright, not sure what to make of that. Here's a button, which unlocks a barrier, which unlocks another barrier. So this is just like a side path around the maze. This is a side path around the maze. So this is the start of the maze. Okay. Well, right now it feels like the most profitable thing I could do is progress down to Lich's place and see if I can find my wand. Depth checkpoint. Sometimes you have to visualize something. How things look, where they're pointing, you know. Only I had an image of things I'd examined. The bestiary. I could use that as a handy reference. An image in the upper corner of a screen, say. I've got my form. I can dream, I suppose. Okay, so I'm visualizing a fairy. Can't transform without your wand. Okay, I thought maybe I would be able to do it. I'm not sure what he was hinting at. And if I hit tab, I can do this. I currently have 4 tablets. I can visualize these things. Right. I'm not sure that I catch his meaning. Let's read that once more. You have to visualize something. How things look, where they're pointing. An image of things I've examined as a handy reference in the upper corner of a stream. So where things are pointing, I mean, they're all rotating all around. Do they all rotate together? Like, are they on the same rotation thingy? Yeah, they point, okay. And even my form in the upper corner? Oh, well, that's just pointing whichever way I'm pointing. Alright, I'm not sure I catch your meaning. Hopefully my brain will be able to put things together at the right moment in time. What are we looking at here? A finger! And a lich. I foresaw your coming. The Norn leaf shows all. I took your wand from above. I'll return it. Please do. But you must prove yourself to me first. Let's play a game. A quick one. Can I walk? I cannot. Just face the angle I'm pointing toward. Ready? Here we go. He's pointing to the left. And stop. Match the direction. Oh, wonderful. Try another. All right. I thought I'd done it. Let's speed it up. Okay. So I think I want to be here. 2 more to go. This is not particularly interesting. Okay. 1 last one. All right, the finger is pointing to the bottom right. You recover your wand. You can transform again. Hooray. There's your wand. You're free to go. I'm just going to fall through the hole, aren't I? There might have been a bit of text since it was auto-advancing text that I missed right at the beginning. Oh, I can walk around again. Oh. I was going to talk to you again. I could probably go back down there and talk to you again. Let's see if that such a thing is possible. It is. Not very talkative. You may help yourself to some of my Nornleaf. Cool. Don't get too nosy. If you want to look around, come back here once you have a seeing stone. It'll help you pass the barrier. Okay, so I'm going to transform back into a pixie. Fly across these. You collect a Nornleaf. And it's one of my ingredients. Great. So I need a Nornleaf and a gem. And I need to bring it back upstairs somewhere important. And remind me what this is? A Gemerald Monolith. Yeah. There's a lot of them around here. And what is that? A marked tile. Looks like an eye. Magical barrier blocking your way. So I'll have to come back for that. And that's another Nornleaf, I guess. Now I have 2 of them. That's actually kind of bad. I think I only wanted 1 in my inventory at a time. And this is kind of the boundaries of this place. Okay. That's fine. Okay. A lot of crazy stuff happened. But at least I know where to get the Nornleaf now. And I have my ability to transform back. I had to edit out a bit in this episode, so I might need to investigate. A locked chest. Wonder what's inside. Any chance that if I turn myself into a key, it unlocks the chest? I don't think it will, but let's try really quick. You transform into a key. Click. But it doesn't actually unlock the chest so far as I can tell. Alright. Yeah, let me see where I am in an episode. I have a feeling this will probably have been enough for today, though. So I'll go ahead and say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Polymute. For now, bye-bye.